How's it going, y'all, and welcome to this American Airlines Flagship Lounge review at LAX. First things first, who's even allowed inside the Flagship Lounge? The simple answer is anyone flying in first or business class on an international or transcontinental ticket. All other access questions can be found on AA.com. I'll leave a link to the access guide down below. One of the nice touches American Airlines does is once you're going to the Flagship Lounge, they escort you to the entrance. This kind of already differentiates itself from the Admirals Club. Upon entering the Flagship Lounge, you're greeted once again by a friendly agent who's there to help you and answer any questions you may have about the lounge. While not being the biggest lounge in the AA network, it's around 12,000 square feet and it feels nice and spacious. Upon walking in, you see a big window that looks down upon Terminal 4. Inside the Flagship Lounge, the seating is nicely spaced out. Here's one that looks in between Terminal 5 and 4. Here's another one that looks over the main dining area. And up against the window that looks over Tom Bradley International Terminal, that's my favorite place to sit. I'm a bit of a nav geek. Inside the main dining room, that's where you'll find the wine and champagne bar. This is always my first stop to get a little bubbly before I start to eat. They have a nice selection of rosé, white, and red wines. If champagne and wine aren't your deal, then they have a refrigerator full of different styles of beers. They have Angel City IPAs, Sam Adams, down to Budweiser's, Pacificos, and Asahi. There's also a full self-service bar, ranging from different liqueurs, to brandies, to Hennessy, to vodka, gins, you name it. You can make any kind of cocktail that you'd like out of that. Comes with all the mixers and everything you'll need. There's also a craft cocktail station, which is very nice. And if you're with someone who's underage or you just don't feel like drinking, they have a freestyle Coca-Cola machine, and they also have a refrigerator that's full of small little cans of Cokes, Dr. Peppers, juices, sparkling waters, and regular waters. The food is laid out in a buffet style format. I was really impressed with the way it still looked, as this was around 11 o'clock at night. Our flight didn't leave until 1, so I was really impressed with how much food they still had available and how fresh it looked. The staff was also around the lounge picking up any dirty plates and also refreshing any of the items that had run out. Now I'm going to pipe down real quick and we'll take a little view of what they have to offer for the food. I was really impressed with what they had. I had one of the lamb burgers, a couple of pieces of meat, salami, I believe it was, and prosciutto, and some cheese, and I also made myself an aperitivo, Campari Spritz. I also had the pasta salad, which was really yummy. After dinner's concluded, they definitely have a cool coffee station. Let's go check that out. At the coffee station, there's also a few other drinks you can get other than drip coffee, such as an espresso, a cappuccino, or a latte, and even hot chocolate. They also have a nice selection of tea bags on the side. Tucked away in the back is the Flagship First Dining. Unfortunately, I did not have access to this as I was only flying Flagship Business. But inside Flagship Dining, they have an elevated sit-down service, they have regionally inspired dishes, and they also make handcrafted cocktails by a professional bartender. Now this is one of my favorite aspects of anything in a lounge, the shower suites. Once again, to get access to the shower suites, you need to go back up to the main desk that's in the entrance of the Flagship Lounge, give them a little bit of information, and they'll give you a key. Let's go check it out. The showers are nice and modern with a nice little tile action going on in the back. The bathrooms are also supplied with C.O. Bigelow products ranging from shampoos to conditioners to body lotions and hand soap. There's also a hairdryer in there if you need it as well. To me, taking a shower before a long flight is essential. So my final thoughts on the Flagship Lounge is I think it's a really good product. I think American Airlines took its time and actually listened to what some of the customers were asking them to do. Having regular food in the lounge and a big selection of food in the lounge is key, especially when traveling from business class. It's, a pretty pricey ticket, so it's nice to be able to feel a little bit more special. Granted, this lounge can't compete with the likes of Emirates, Singapore, Cathay Pacific, and such. But once again, it's a step in the right direction, especially since you have United coming out with the new Polaris lounges and Delta with their Delta One product. So I'm glad to see American Airlines start to put more money back into their product. Once again, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. Hope to see you next time.